Again, this is really frustrating. Again. Right. There's a logo here. So, this is meant to be, the emails are generic, called Short-Term Embezzlement Prevention Team South, Services South. So, subject, my mate's trying to help me do a handwritten letter. Subject to offer, and I found that the date's wrong. So just trying to, can't check the email because I've got someone that keeps harassing me on the bloody phone. And my mate's advised me to keep it off at the moment, right? So, the nature, my spelling ain't good, handwriting. The nature of, I'm making this live because I can't even get through on a phone number on email. So, on nature of previous offer, oh well, former, isn't it? The word is carefully doing handwriting. Former offer by previous, and I can't spell when I'm not on the internet. Previous previous individual, and you have to just spell the word. I ain't going to say it online because it's not going to breach anyone's data, even though they do like it to me. And basically it's found out it's all to do with this is all to do with presumptions being made, and it's frustrating. So there's a generic email on a compliment slip, but the previous email I had to use by a certain individual 1st of June 2008. It's not, you can't use it, it's coming back. So there's only one other generic email, which is for the broad, massive department, and they're so busy. Yeah, I can't even get through to that in time. So, previous rate, it doesn't help when a social worker goes off work and there's no being disadvantaged. And just have to put that down, two things at once. So now, the disadvantage. It's frustrating. Caused by withdraw offer as of, I've got to check what date that was. 31st last month. People just have to wait for me because I've got things to do today. Trying to get this sorted out in time. That was a Wednesday, thought us was. So I ain't getting no notice. On the day this previous social worker leaves the job, I also get an email on this Friday, the 2nd of 11th, 2018, to let me know this is care advocacy individual in my area UK is withdrawal services. So I'm left on my own. And so now circumstances changed. There's no way I'm going to offer anyone alone on my own. And the factual evidence is all recorded by email. Previous to this individual's gone off of her work. under now disbanded caused by withdrawal offer as of the email Wednesday and Friday the 2nd of the 11th 2018 by, and they call this National Charity Voice Ability Limited via local area. And they call it an advocate female. So therefore, a female called, and I can't mention her name either, for data protection purposes, who's not been in contact, email preferably, to offer replacement and emails to cancel date of, I now looked at the diary and it turns out it's not Thursday, it's Friday the 9th 11th 2018 offer in one's private home of, they call this, I can't remember what department they call this. Oh yeah, they call it the single, I didn't even know what all this was about until after, single referral point. It's all online and I can't even get through to the voice number because they're so busy, and the email doesn't work. On, they call it community with these keywords. Therapy, but it's mainly to do with siding with the housing. I can't even spell. Not very good without the use of the aids of the internet, correction of your spelling. I got an email back by the MP, PA, but can't deal that right now because they still refer it back to the same source that I've already done a lot of this work with my friends out. Fad 8 St John's. Okay. Yeah, okay. My mate's trying to help me. Apparently it's not up for me to chase this. It's for public servants to do their job and they're not doing it. Fad 8. Okay. And there's pressure on my body, my health is deteriorated because of all this. of today's date is the 6th of the 11th, 2018, and this had to be sent by special delivery. It's a miracle if I got any cash left. And via oh, what time did you send the email? That's 1:30, wasn't it? So now it's disadvantage. You won't be able to read the writing, but the emails went. And then it's up to this female who works in to offer replacement. So cancel the date offer. My private home off. Temporarily, which I can't spell. And there's medical evidence. Now what's that word? I'm trying to look at this keyword. There's all these. I actually use it for something else here. The key medical evidence. So I've already sent emails prior to what's going on in other issues. So all these head of departments I have no advocate support no longer, and I was quite surprised by all this has happened out the blue. I'm not surprised in a way because I sent away additional evidence of the other public sector services. I won't go into that right now, but the evidence on my medical records, extremely, unfortunately. And there's key terminology which I'm trying to find again. So to avoid overwhelming and I think they word this in terminology in statute law, psychological distress, because once I've got support, I've been trying to get this in place. And they word this in the statutory United Kingdom statutory law processes. And that's all I can do. Just keep it short, to the point. Then only I shall, you're not rejecting offer, I shall reconsider offer then. And check email sent 1:32. And then you just sign it with regards, without, I can't even spell this word, prejudice. And then just dates it. It's a long time since I've done a handwritten letter. What's the date? That's all I can do, and then send a copy of the evidence. They always check your medical evidence anyway. So, and then in extra king details, which, what's this? Reference to the Care Act complaint, Care Act, when I consider your offer then. It's not Thursday, is it? It's Friday. And the females mentioned, if not for certain individuals of this housing company UK, known Hungary Limited, Peterborough area office and employees, if I'd known it was meant to be a straightforward Statute Care Act assessment procedure, I'm not even referred to any department. This is the thing. And I found out what this is about with my friends out yesterday. It's to push me out my own home of 8 years. The way they're doing it, they're using claimed of occupation therapy. I mean, if they can find something for me, but they need to put floating support, housing support, but you don't get referral for that until you're in. It's all like pigeonhole tick boxes. Unless you're referred to such and such department, you don't get offer services that you need. It's changed, United Kingdom. So lawful choice and outcomes already stated in all during the meetings. And I was unaware, as I said, that this individual was going to leave a job. And it's all happened about the space of 2 weeks suddenly. Yeah, so my reduction in illness since last year, that's well, everything's happened, changed to my physical body, but my medical aids are not changed, the use of. They will keep all data on the computer database anyway, the system they use in United Kingdom, my area. And they did this online referral. And my mate checked it out yesterday, and it is all to do with just purely an opinions, assumptions. That's the thing. Right, let me just use that one, thank you. Assumptions. Can't put that there. So, I'm just going to copy this into that department. No guarantee this get there anyway. This is what happens. So I'm just going to say this. I'm just going to switch the camera and show this. This is the company. It's offering services in my area, United Kingdom. It's a company house printout. So I'm not rejecting the offer as long as I know if I'm going to get independent support in my home where they need to offer service. Okay. Now this company, where they keep still using the same email, which folded in that date, dissolved on 31st of July 2018, but they're still using the same logo on their emails, and that's the company house information. So I don't know who's might be doing what, and I don't know how many other people in my position knows. So unless you work for them, that is the logo. What they're also called, based there. They're all like 3 companies based, well, 4 companies, LGSS Law Limited. So they'll go on, that's just going to copy in. And I don't even know if there's any reference numbers to use at the moment. So that just has to be copied in. And I was meant to have this document of that's what they're called. I tried these email, I've tried the phone number. So I think that has to be go by fax. But then again, there's no guarantee it's going to get by fax. So it's going to be the email sent. Try to ring the phone number. Let's see if I get through again. Yeah, you're going to just watch this if I get through. It's all done online. 6, 8, 8, 9, 9. Are they all on lunch break? Community Occupation Department. What? 01604 36. No, that's not working. Well, that's a bloody ridiculous. That's the phone number I've got on previous documents. Okay, so I'm going to be prevented. I sent the email, there's no email back, it's generic, so I can only do this by post. The email's gone off, there's no response by the email, so that's going to... And they don't... That company's being dissolved, so they call it Northamptonshire Adult Services, but that is misleading because that company is dissolved. But that email's gone already. All I can do is send it to the company house information I've got. And this is constant. I can't get through to on a phone number, and this is meant to be services to offer for disabled people, United Kingdom. Their company number for Olympus Care Service Limited, as I showed you, 078. Anybody wants to know who that is? 8958. And first floor is their admin. And this is, I just would like to think what it's known as statutory law as well, especially when they're coming into my private dwelling and it's the housing disrepair is not my doing. I have no problem when they can find me somewhere safe, but there isn't anywhere. I've been trying to look as well with my friend's help, but nationally a lot of people, all on disabled people's Facebook pages and social media, people going through a lot worse, and it's coming up for winter and I'm concerned that all this has happened just before this bad weather's coming in again. I've contacted all my local area political representatives and I've had my character. You can help if you had a certain trauma in life, and it affects your unfortunate situation you're going through. And this now goes to Andrew Lever MP. So I don't think they communicate, and if they do, I don't know what's referred and what online, what I was misinformed about, and all along. So I'm just trying to see, is they're expecting to steamroll me again like they did previously. That's all I can do. I'm going to end this now because I need to get me online. So this is what I'm trying to do, and assumptions are being made. I haven't got a contract with this company, and yet they've just made assumptions. They're in statutory law. They haven't got any authority, but they will see people with complex needs, implied right of access. They're not going to do that side in contract law, in common law. I'm just going to try and put the factual evidence in place so they can't read in writing. They can check out online that an email's been sent and it's co-copied me. It's co-copied him. This is what I'm trying to do. I've tried about 5 times to get through the phone number, and I can't get through, and the other one don't work. And again, put the date in it, yeah. What they called it. When you even send documents, right, my mate does it for me, attach them by email, a document. You still don't get nowhere. This is ridiculous. So I've got to get off here now. Just trying to get a remedy. It's so difficult.